Hello, my magnificent and radiant Leo souls. Welcome back to Cosmic Wisdom, your sacred space for illuminating the golden threads of destiny that the universe is weaving just for you. I am your guide on this journey, and if you have found your way to this message at this precise moment in time and space, I want you to feel deep within the fiery core of your being that your arrival here was not an accident. It is a divine appointment. Pause with me now. Just for a moment, let the world outside of this screen fade away. I invite you to find a stillness within you. Take a deep sovereign breath in filling your lungs with courage and light, feeling the power of the sun itself expanding in your chest. Hold it, and now exhale with the sound of a gentle roar, releasing every doubt, every fear, every shadow that has ever made you question the brilliance of your own light. Let your royal shoulders drop. Allow your heart, that vast and generous heart of the lion, to open to the truth that is seeking you now. Because the cosmos, in its infinite and loving wisdom, has orchestrated this very moment to deliver a message so pivotal, it has the power to alter the very trajectory of your path. You, beautiful Leo, were born of the sun. You carry its fire, its warmth, its undeniable gravitational pull. Yet perhaps you have been feeling like a sun hidden behind the clouds. You have felt your own magnificent light, your creative fire, your boundless generosity, and yet you've wondered if anyone in the universe can truly see it. You give, you shine, you perform, you love with the ferocity of 1,000 suns. And still, a quiet whisper in the lonely hours of the night asks, "Am I enough? Is my light truly seen?" If this resonates with you, if your soul is stirring with a deep and profound yes, then I want you to make a sacred pact with your own becoming right here, right now. Go down to the comments and declare your readiness to the heavens by typing, "I am the sun, ready to rise." And if you have not yet joined our Pride of Lightworkers, press that subscribe button as a seal upon your heart. A promise to yourself that you will no longer miss these cosmic transmissions designed to help you claim your throne. Are you ready, my glorious Leo? Because the universe is about to send a fated catalyst into your orbit, a person, an event, an opportunity so precisely timed, so divinely orchestrated that it will feel like a collision of worlds. But I want you to understand, this is not a random impact. This is a divine intersection, a moment where your soul's path and the path of another are destined to meet, not to break you, but to awaken you to the true, untamed magnitude of your own power. This is the moment where the universe finally answers your deepest prayer, the prayer to be truly holy and unconditionally seen. But the answer may not arrive in the way your ego expects. It will arrive in the way your soul requires. Let's dive deep into the heart of this cosmic firestorm, shall we? First, we must speak of the sacred wound that every Leo heart carries. You were born to rule not a kingdom of subjects, but a kingdom of the heart. Your domain is joy, creativity, expression, and a love so grand It inspires all who witness it. Your astrological DNA is encoded with the frequency of royalty. But what happens when a king or queen is met with indifference? What happens when the light you so freely give is not reflected back, or worse, is taken for advantage? This creates the Leo paradox, a being of immense external confidence and internal, sometimes fragile, vulnerability. You build a fortress of charisma, of dazzling smiles and powerful performances. You become the entertainer, the leader, the warm center of every room you enter. You learn to command attention because on a soul level, you equate attention with love, and love with survival. Your greatest fear is not failure, it is irrelevance. It is the chilling silence of an empty theater, the agony of a heart that gives its all and receives only echoes in return. Have you ever felt this magnificent soul? Have you ever poured your entire being into a project, a friendship, a love affair, only to feel a profound emptiness when the applause fades? Have you ever given the perfect gift offered, the most heartfelt support, shone your brightest light to help someone out of their darkness, and then felt a sting of resentment when your own need for recognition was overlooked? Be honest with your heart now. This is a safe space. That feeling is not vanity. It is not selfishness. It is the cry of a sun-ruled soul who came here to experience the sacred exchange of energy. You are a star, and stars are meant to be seen. Their light is meant to be acknowledged, for it is in that reflection that they understand their own purpose. The wound appears when you begin to believe that your worth is measured only by the reflection you see in the eyes of others. You begin to believe that if no one is applauding, then your light must be dimming, and that my beautiful friend is the most dangerous lie the shadows have ever whispered to a child of the sun. You have been measuring your own infinite, internal self-generating light by the finite flickering and often fearful perception of others. You have been looking for your crown in the hands of people who were never meant to rule alongside you. Listen to me, Leo, and let this truth settle into the very marrow of your bones. The sun does not check to see if the planets are watching before it decides to shine. The sun does not ask the moon for permission to rise. The sun does not withhold its warmth because a few clouds have drifted by. The sun shines because it is its nature to shine. Its light is not a performance, it is an essence. Its warmth is not a transaction, it is a state of being. This is the profound alchemical shift that the universe is calling you to make right now. Your journey is no longer about seeking the spotlight. It is about becoming the source of light itself, so pure and so powerful that it requires no external validation whatsoever. It is the journey from needing to be seen to the sacred sovereign, knowing that you simply are. And from that place of unshakable self-possession, you will draw to you everything and everyone that is in true resonance with your soul's frequency. So let's talk about this divine intersection that is speeding towards you. How will you recognize it? It will not arrive like a red carpet rolled out before you. It is more likely to arrive as a challenge to your ego. It might be a person who doesn't immediately fall under your spell, who doesn't offer the easy praise you've grown accustomed to. It might be an opportunity that forces you to be a beginner again, to be vulnerable, to let go of your need to be the expert in the room. It might even be a conflict that holds up a mirror to the ways in which you have been performing your life instead of living it. Your first instinct, your wounded ego's instinct, will be to either turn up the volume, to become louder, brighter, more dazzling to win them over, or to retreat in wounded pride, telling yourself, they clearly don't recognize my greatness, their loss. Both of these paths are traps. They are the old energetic loops that have kept you chained to the validation of others. The universe is offering you a third door. This door requires you to do the most terrifying and liberating thing a Leo can do: nothing. It asks you to simply stand in your authentic essence, without the armor of performance. It asks you to be present, to listen, to be real, rather than to be impressive. It asks you to let your warm, genuine heart be seen, rather than your blinding, charismatic light. Imagine this, Leo. A stranger enters your life. They are powerful in their own right, perhaps a force of nature, like yourself. But they don't flatter you. They challenge you. They ask you questions that pierce through your carefully constructed persona. They see the flicker of insecurity behind your confident smile, and they are not afraid of it. In fact, they seem more interested in that flicker than in the entire dazzling fireworks display. This is your divine catalyst. This soul is not here to be a member of your audience. They are here to be a mirror. They have been sent by the cosmos to reflect back to you the one thing you have been unable to see for yourself, that your true, unfiltered, vulnerable essence is infinitely more magnificent and powerful than any role you have ever played. This is the moment of choice. Do you retreat and label them an enemy, a critic, a hater, or do you have the courage of the true lion, the courage to be still, to be seen, and to allow their reflection to heal the deepest wound in your heart? When you choose the latter, an incredible alchemy occurs. The desperate need for applause dissolves, and it is replaced by a profound, unshakable sense of self-love. You stop looking for your reflection in others because you have finally seen yourself. Let's do a small ritual together to anchor this powerful truth into your being. Right here, right now. I invite you to gently place your right hand over your heart, over your solar plexus, the seat of your power. Close your eyes. Breathe into this space. I want you to visualize deep within your chest a sleeping sun. For years it has been waiting. Now, with your intention, see it begin to stir. See a gentle, golden light begin to pulse from the center of your being. With each breath in, you are drawing energy not from the outside world, but from the infinite source within you. Feel this inner sun growing warmer, brighter. It is not a harsh, blinding light. It is a steady, golden, life-giving radiance. This is your essence, Leo. This is your truth. Now, I want you to whisper these words either aloud or in the sanctuary of your soul. I am the source of my own light. My worth is not up for debate. I release the need to be seen, and I embrace the power of simply being. Feel that. Feel the shift. That quiet, profound hum of power that comes from within. That is your sovereignty. That is your throne. It is not a stage. It is the very center of your own universe. When you operate from this place, the fated encounter becomes not a test, but a sacred dance. You will be able to engage with this catalyst not from a place of need, but from a place of wholeness, and a miracle will happen. The very person whose validation you thought you needed will suddenly see you in your full glory. But it will no longer matter in the same way because you will have already seen yourself. Their recognition will become a beautiful bonus, not a desperate necessity. And in that energetic freedom, true connection, soul connection, can finally be born. This is how you attract your soul tribe, your divine counterpart, the collaborators and friends who are meant for the real you, not the character you've been playing. This cosmic shift is not just about one relationship or one opportunity. It is a fundamental rewiring of your entire energetic system. As you learn to source your light from within, every area of your life will transform. In your career, you will stop chasing roles that offer the most applause and start creating work that is a true expression of your soul's purpose. Your creativity will become explosive because it is no longer shackled by the fear of criticism. You will become a true leader, one who empowers others to find their own light rather than one who simply gathers followers. Think about it. The leaders we remember, the ones who changed the world, are not the ones who were merely popular. They were the ones who had a vision so bright, a conviction so deep, that they shone their light regardless of who was watching. Martin Luther King Jr., Nelson Mandela. These were souls with a powerful inner sun. They didn't need polls or approval ratings to know their truth. This is the level of leadership the universe is inviting you into, Leo. And what about love? Oh, my beautiful lion heart. For so long, you may have been attracting partners who acted as your audience. They basked in your warmth, they enjoyed your generosity, they loved the show. But were they capable of truly seeing you when the curtains fell? Could they hold your heart when you felt small, when you were tired of being strong? As you make this sacred shift into self-sourcing your own light, you will become an energetic mismatch for those who only want a ticket to the show. They will naturally and gracefully fall away, and you will create a sacred space for a new kind of love to enter. A love that is not based on performance or admiration, but on deep, soul-level recognition. You will attract a partner who is not intimidated by your light, but is inspired by it. A soul who has their own inner sun and is not looking to you to light up their world. Instead, you will become two suns orbiting each other, creating a galaxy of shared love, respect, and passion. This person will not want your performance. They will crave your authenticity. They will cherish your vulnerability as much as they celebrate your strength. They will be the one person with whom you can finally take off the crown, lay down the scepter, and just be knowing that you are loved, not for the kingdom you command, but for the beautiful, tender, magnificent heart that reigns within you. This divine intersection is your gateway to that reality. It is the key that unlocks the door, but you must be the one to turn it. You must have the courage to face the mirror that this person or situation provides. You must be willing to let the old identity, the identity of the performer who needs applause, die a graceful death. Remember the story of the phoenix, a creature of fire and sun. It must first be consumed by the flames of its own making before it can be reborn, more magnificent than before. This fated encounter is your sacred fire. Do not run from it. Walk into it with your heart wide open. Allow it to burn away the false identity, the neediness, the fear of being unseen. Trust that what will remain is the indestructible, eternal, golden essence of your soul. Let's do one more visualization to prepare your spirit for this journey. Close your eyes again. Imagine you are walking through a dense, dark forest. This forest represents all your fears of being overlooked, of being abandoned, of your light not being enough. You can hear the whispers of past hurts in the rustling leaves. It feels cold and lonely. But then you remember the sun within your heart. You place your hand on your chest and you command your inner light to shine. A warm, golden glow begins to emanate from you, pushing back the darkness. The whispers fade. You keep walking, and your own light illuminates the path before you. You are no longer afraid, because you are your own lantern. Finally, you reach a clearing, and in the center of the clearing stands a single, majestic, ancient tree. And waiting for you there is another being, bathed in their own soft light. This is the soul, the opportunity, the catalyst. You approach them not with a dazzling performance, but with the quiet confidence of the sun in your own heart. There is no fear. There is only recognition. You see them, and they see you. Not your masks, not your roles, but the pure, luminous truth of your souls. Stay with that feeling of peace, of rightness, of profound and utter acceptance. That is your destination. That is what this divine intersection is leading you to. So as you move through the coming days and weeks, be awake, be aware. When you feel that familiar pull to perform, to charm, to win someone over, pause, take a breath, place your hand on your heart, and reconnect with your inner sun. Ask yourself, what would my authentic soul do right now? Not my ego, but my soul. And then listen. The answer will be clear. It will feel like peace. It will feel like strength. It will feel like coming home to yourself. This is your great work now, Leo. This is your ascension. It is the journey from being a star that seeks reflection to becoming a sun that is its own source. It is the moment you finally claim the throne that has been waiting for you all along, the throne in the center of your own magnificent heart. From that seat of power, you will rule your life with grace, with courage, and with a love so profound, it will change not only your own world, but the world of everyone lucky enough to feel its warmth. My magnificent Leo friends, our journey for today is coming to a close, but yours is just beginning. You stand at the precipice of a profound and holy transformation. Embrace it with the full courage of your lion heart. Allow the universe to show you the truth of who you are, beyond the stage, beyond the applause. I want to hear from you. What part of this message ignited your soul's fire? Can you recall a time when you chose authenticity over performance? And what miracle did it create? Share your wisdom, your stories, and your light in the comments below. Your journey is a beacon for others in our pride, and by sharing, we amplify our collective power and rise together. And of course, if you have not already done so, please be sure to subscribe to Cosmic Wisdom. Our journey into the heart of the cosmos is deep and ever unfolding, and I would be honored to continue as your guide. Thank you for being here, for your courage, and for the magnificent light you are. Thank you for allowing me to share this sacred space with you. I leave you with an abundance of joy, a profound sense of peace, and the unshakable success that is your divine birthright. Remember, you are not just in the universe, you are the universe. Go forth and shine, not because the world is watching, but because it is who you are.